a psychologist, one of the things I cringe about when I look back at my early career was how I would help people to find more joy and playfulness in their lives. I would give people these huge lists of 200 items to spark some inspiration, like go to comedy shows or go for swims. And people would say, yeah, it feels like nice, but it was like a temporary band-aid. And that's because I've now realized those things are often amusements, they're not joy. Joy is when you have total abandonment, nothing else matters, there's energy, there's curiosity, there's wonder, and there's two ways to find it. The first is that it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Think of how an adult versus a child might pick flowers. You know, an adult might just take a few flowers and make sure that they look very beautiful and tie it in a nice little bow and then put it in their bag. A child is going to be picking weeds and grass and flowers and putting them all in their dress, and then they're going to be falling all over the floor, and then their friend's going to say, look, there's a butterfly, and they're going to be dropping it on the ground and running over. And the second aspect of finding joy is look at what gave you joy as a child. So I know this works because it's worked for me. And the things that I got joy from as a child were being in packs of other kids running around the neighborhood and going on adventures and getting lost in books. And in the last few years, I've got into social sports where there's not particularly many rules, and that gives me that same excitement and joy. And I've also recently, after about 15 years, gotten back into reading fantasy books again. And that has brought back that sense of wonder and total abandonment for time.